Ever since the Industrial Revolution, we have strived for infinite growth. A growth that heavily relies on the availability of natural resources. But as many of these resources are finite, and many of them are even becoming scarce already, then the logic is flawed. It's time to rethink our production and consumption patterns, and manufacturing companies are instrumental in this. Instead of discarding products at end of life, we must develop capabilities to take back products and start repairing, reusing, remanufacturing or recycling product components. But doing so requires a massively complex change process of mindsets, strategic planning and operations. So how can manufacturing companies be supported in developing take-back systems to initiate their transition towards a circular economy? That is the core of my PhD study, in which I collaborate with Danfoss. But for several decades, manufacturing companies have optimized a forward-oriented supply network and logistics setup with great success. But now they're expected to also develop product acquisition mechanisms and to be able to effectively handle such returns. But much of this starts with developing a governance model to manage this transition. By clarifying visions, targets and responsibilities, as well as reflecting upon which competences and types of knowledge are needed to navigate in the transition towards a future without waste. But manufacturing companies cannot become fully circular all by themselves. They need to be supported, and they need to engage in collaboration with customers, with suppliers, and with third-party recycling companies. But this has proven difficult due to lack of transparency across the supply network. Having a digital product passport containing relevant information about product and material composition, as well as environmental impacts, while protecting intellectual property rights, will enable actors across the supply network to make informed decisions about treatment strategies to recover as much value as possible. So with a sound organizational foundation and access to key information about product characteristics, it's time for manufacturing companies to start operationalizing product take-back and subsequent remanufacturing activities. To not only recover the material value of products, but to also recover their functional value. It's a long journey, but boarding time is now. Fortunately, there's a great momentum. It has caught academic interest, and companies are highly motivated. That's why I'm extremely excited about bridging these two spheres by being able to situate my research within an industrial context. My name is Steffen Foldager Jensen, and through my research, I assist manufacturing companies in developing and implementing product take-back systems to reduce their environmental impact while being able to maintain ambitions of growth.